Hi, my name is Michelle Stockatelny, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what you can expect from a mediumship reading. Now, sometimes people think that if you connect with the medium that you're going to be able to receive all sorts of information about your future, about where your jobs are going, when you're going to move, when you're going to meet the love of your life. It's very important to note that mediumship is not the same as fortune telling. Mediumship is all about providing loving, healing connections between the spirit world and the physical world. So what we're trying to do is to provide information and confirmation that your loved ones in spirit are with you. And this is done by giving information about their personality, their memories, their appearance, things that only loved ones and close family members and close friends would know about that particular spirit. And what this does for the sitters, the ones receiving the reading, is it provides that healing and that peace and that closure to receive that connection, to have it validated strongly between a medium and the sitter and spirit. So it's important to note that if you're going to enter into a mediumship reading, while spirit might be able to give some information regarding upcoming events or special things that are going to be coming up in your particular path, that spirit cannot interfere with your path. They cannot interfere with your life lessons. Sometimes people become frustrated during readings or messages because they think that, their spirit guides who know everything about them and their path should be able to just say, well, when is that job coming? Or when is the love of my life coming? When am I getting married? When am I going to have a child? When am I going to get a promotion? And it can be difficult for us to think, well, why should we have to wait for that information? Why can't they just tell us if they know the answer? There are a few reasons, particularly, like I just said, life lessons. We came here to learn. We're not going to learn if we have all of the answers handed to us, and this is very important. And the other aspect, which I feel is strongly overlooked sometimes, is the free will choices that we have. Our guides and loved ones cannot account for the free will choices of other people. If they were to say with absolute certainty that so-and-so is going to choose to do this, such as propose or offer you the job, then that kind of takes away the idea that we do have free will. And I feel that we really very much do have free will in this life as well as in spirit. So our guides and our loved ones kind of have a set of guidelines that they have to follow when they do make connections with us. They cannot tell us things that will interfere with the opportunity for us to learn. So sometimes people will think, they should be able to tell us because I'm so frustrated. I really want to know, when is this going to happen for me? I'm so frustrated. I keep trying. Everyone tells me I need to relax and let it happen. Well, if everyone is telling you the same thing and then spirit comes through and tells you the exact same thing as well, maybe you need to ask, are you listening to what everyone is saying? Are you listening to the words and internalizing it and saying, everyone's saying I need to relax or I need to let go and allow the process to happen naturally. Well, am I actually doing that? Not to say that you need to listen to everyone else around you, but it's important that, if spirit is saying the same things that you're hearing from other people and when you're asking for guidance, that maybe there's something to it. Maybe it's a message that you've been told repeatedly, but you're not really hearing. Sometimes we don't want to hear that we have to wait. Sometimes we don't want to hear that we have to, let things play out as they must. It's important to remember that we cannot control all of the future outcomes that we are going to be entering into. You can do what you can do, and then you have to let it go. No amount of worry or stress about those situations is going to change or control the outcome. You do your part, and then you have to let it be. As difficult as that is, it's so hard, but it's worth it because if you start to focus on just doing what you can do and letting it go, that leaves you more time to enjoy the moment while you're waiting for the next thing to happen or waiting for the outcome to occur. And that's not to say that you don't try at all. It's not to say that you just, do part of your responsibility for that task or for whatever your goal is and then just completely just ignore it. No, what it means is that you need to be mindful of what you're putting out there, the thoughts that you're putting out there, because what you're thinking about is what you're basically inviting into your own energy. So if you're, saying, I'm just not getting where I want to go, I'm not having the outcomes I want, why is everything bad happening to me? Well, what are you asking to be invited into your energy if those are the kind of thoughts that you have? You get to control your thoughts. You get to control the kind of energy that you're emitting out there. So if you're feeling like everything's going wrong or all these sorts of bad things are happening to you, try to take a step back and reflect. What have you been doing to improve the situations? What have you been doing to create positive changes for yourself and your specific path? You cannot control everything. You cannot fix everyone else's problems. You cannot take on the responsibility of everybody else's problems. You can only do what you can do, and we have to recognize that we do the best we can in the moment with what we have and what we know. When you know better, you can do better, but until that point, you have to give yourself a break. You really do, because we're here to learn. We really are. You know, we're not here, we didn't come here for vacation. I can tell you that much. We definitely did not come here to have a vacation. This is our school. We are here to learn, and it's a beautiful, wonderful blessing, I feel, simply because of all of the experiences we get to have, all of the special moments. You know, all of the difficulties that we face help shape who we are and help shape our futures and give us the tools that we need to continue to grow and learn and, you know, just become who we feel we really want to be. So I hope that gives you a little bit of more understanding what you can expect during a mediumship reading, because as much as I would love to be able to give the answers that you're looking for, and sometimes Spirit will give certain answers if they know it won't interfere with your path, but they're the ones that hold those answers, not myself or any other medium. It's Spirit, and they know what you need. So when you enter into any mediumship reading, trust that Spirit will give you exactly what you need in that moment. Okay? I hope that this has been informative for you. God bless.